every day we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
What's going on? What's going on, fellas? This is Coach KK. Welcome back to Volume 14. This is Part 2, 4-minute offensive style. Here are the audibles. This is the gun, tight offset, tight end. You can find this playbook in the Saints, Chargers, and Packers. Now, this is 3 ways I run it. As you can see, inside zone and halfback counter is with the Saints drive out and the PA shot seam. And then you can take out the counter sometime and put in mesh. The reason why we have counter and inside zone because we can come out in the 0-1 trap and have 3 different run plays at the line of scrimmage. Or sometimes you want to shy away from the run and put in mesh spot because mesh spot is just like the Saints drive out. It has 3 concepts into one play. And if that don't work out, put in the halfback slip screen. Now I put the slip screen in here. Sometimes I make all of these audibles in one game. I just fluctuate the audibles, because once you start doing that Saints drive out, their deep shots down the field and the PA shot scene, they're gonna forget about like the flats, and that's when the screen come in handy. So it still, supplements with the rest of the plays and help this formation, do good, do its, the good diligence or whatever. Um, the goal for this scheme is to push the ball downfield. You want to be very aggressive, but you have to also take advantage of the check downs. See, right here we got the PA shot seam because on the right side we're checking for cover 2. If it ain't cover 2, we'll go to the left side. I don't know what happened right here. He sent 2 guys to the same area on square. You can go back and look at that thing, but that tends to happen sometime. It happens. You're gonna see that a lot because it's too many deep shots, and these guys love doing Mike Blitz 3 against me. I mean, I always show you guys I'm defeating that play right there. But yeah, I noticed something about me, myself, and these schemes that we make. Look at this lockdown D user. I noticed something about the way I play. I play real short and safe and conservative, and I'll lure you into cover 2 and get you at the end of the drive. Here we go. Got the 3 deep. All right. Something I talked about in part 1 of this volume, last video, was ball placement, range, and leverage. That plays a big factor. Sometimes, you're going to be throwing your receiver open. All you need is one step over the other guy, especially when you're taking those deep shots and you're throwing towards the safeties. Look at this right here. Beautiful. Mesh spot. The linebacker, the user got to go somewhere. He got to commit to these mesh guys. And that guy who's sitting in the spot, that's what a middle linebacker should be. See how he's already following someone? And it's just clear space right there because they have to respect the mesh concepts. They wouldn't have to do that if they was in cover 2. But the thing is, if they was in cover 2, we would be doing a cover 2 splitter. So, yeah, this is one of my high-scoring games. That's why I'm showing this. I think I'm going to start the scheme off. We're going to do 5 or 6 videos of this. And I'm going to start off by doing the high-scoring games that I've had. And it's much success. It's like you're playing against the same person every time on defense. They go to 0-1 trap. It didn't work out that time. It's all good. This is a hat count, so you got to look at the box. It's 6 people in the box. 6 or 7 people in the box. So, yeah, that counts. That means we have to be aggressive and attack the defense downfield. And there's times where I'm going to do this play 2 or 3 times in the drive. This is the PA shot scene. Look at this man. Wide open. Wasn't too wide open, but my ball placement and the leverage I had. You're either going to have inside leverage on the player or outside leverage on the player. This isn't one of those formations where we're taking the one shot touchdown plays and just hoping he's just wide open like he got all real estate. This is one of those things where you have to make sure the defense is off guard. Like, look at this middle linebacker right here. He's a user. Froze. Never even got to make a play on the ball. Boom. All we need is open space. So, yeah, I think it's for advanced guys to pay attention to, like, the position and the footwork of the DBs. That's a lot of detail to pay attention to. So, yeah, I pay attention to that. Like, look at the cornerbacks. If their back turned, if they're facing, the ball 3 seconds later, did they bail or did they, stay in the zone? Did they stay flatted? That kind of stuff is advanced, but most of you guys are there. Most of you guys are there. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing some good stuff right here, man. Leverage, whether it's inside leverage or outside leverage. Like, look at me. He think I'm going low. I went high. I played him enough to split both guys. Go check out my user pick videos if you haven't looked at those. You will see a lot of examples of that, how to split guys, and you won't be out here running in the middle just looking like a chicken with your head cut off. You will be actually roaming with a purpose. All right, here we go again. It's 21-14, second quarter, high scoring game. This is an explosive offensive formation. Even if you have to dink and dunk sometime, it's still explosive. You're just luring him in to have his eyes focused down low so you can go over the top. It's not about going over the top at first. It's about luring him in. See, he thought the running game was coming. He ran committed. You're going to get that a lot. That's why we're implementing counter, trap, and zone. And also draw. That's 4 running plays that's in this formation. Look at that there. 4 TDs, 255 yards, and it's just the second quarter. Here we go again. Tennessee Titans, a home game, nighttime. Let's go. All right, so as you can see, once again, same formation. I got some of these plays actually have 3 concepts into one play. And that's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on having multiple concepts because you don't know what's coming. He can be in cover 4, show 2. He can be in cover 2, show 4. You understand? Cover 1 and cover 3 looks the same. So yeah, when you have multiple, like right there, that was range right there. We had a step or 2 on him. But yeah, when you have multiple concepts out here, it makes the playing field easier. And all you got to do is just stay in the pocket, stay in the middle, keep everything in front of you, in order to work both sides of the field. But like I said last video, if you roll out, you're cutting away 50% of the offense. So you're limited to one side. Use a strip. That was beautiful. Nice. Nice way to be aggressive. Yeah, man. Everything I do is user on defense. I'm always contesting the throw, contesting the tackle. Advanced users don't let the computer do stuff. I mean, there's times where you have to depend on the computer, but when you advance, you want to do everything on your own. You want full control. Look at this right here. We see him creeping in the middle, so we running a mesh concept to get him out the middle, but we got kind of stalled then. He had QB spies and stuff like that. The mesh spot was open. Spot route was open, but he had the QB spies and stuff, so they were in the traffic and they were in the passing windows. Nice little stop. The trap didn't work. Sometimes the run plays aren't going to work. It's going to look like it's going to work, but it just won't work. You just still have to have faith in the run game. And you don't need too many yards. You just need to let him know that you're willing to run the ball. There you go. Drive out. That's the easiest concept in the formation. That speed out route. Gun tight offset tight end. All the way on the goal line. We're in the 3-yard line. Some people don't have, the tools in their mind frame or in their arsenal so they will use this formation to get all the way down the field. But then when they get in the red zone, they feel like they're running out of space. They can't do the shot plays no more. So they'll get out of the formation. We don't do that over here. We work the whole formation the whole entire way. Because we're going to make him pay. We're going to keep him guessing. hmm That's the goal because we're not taking a formation and just using 1 or 2 plays out of it. We're optimizing. We're making sure we get the most out of the formation. Here we go on the goal line. Here we go. Drive concept. The concepts are on the field. You just have to see it. Yes, sir. Cover 2. You got to hang in the passing windows. Passing windows are those gaps in between the colors. See, the play art looks like that whole field is covered, but there are tremendous gaps in between the 2 safeties, in between the safeties and the cornerbacks, in between each linebacker. There are gaps in between the linebackers and the safeties. I mean, I could talk about that all day. You got to hang in the passing window and just wait for the gap and the opportunity and the space. It'll come in time. See, now he want to pinch all in, He's getting aggressive on the line of scrimmage, and that's all it takes right there. Is one little run like that for him to respect the running game. Now he want to bring everybody in. See, look at him. There you go, bringing them in, and we're taking a shot down the field. We just wanted to run one time to just let him get comfortable, make him get fear the run game. That's what the shotgun does. It makes it look like it's passing, but you can run. There you go, range, 2 steps. Ooh, user. Yeah, man. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that route right there also. That corner route is very different from the routes that's in the plays that's like, I think it's called bench or bench switch. He takes like a different angle when he's breaking, on that little deep out or deep corner or whatever you want to call it. See, he takes a different, I don't know what they call it when they break differently. But anyway, some of these plays right here you can throw early in the route tree. Like for instance, that PA shot scene, I'm gonna show you that later on too. You could throw it to him early in the route tree or at mid range or later in the route tree. And it all depends on if you can identify outside leverage and inside leverage and how much, depth you have on the man. So yeah, pay attention to that kind of stuff right there. It's critical. I know I be using these big words, man. My bad, y'all. But it's just advanced, when this stuff becomes second nature, you got a lot to preach about. Here we go, slow motion. See, that's right there, inside leverage. Didn't care if I got hit on the throw. I just wanted to catch and the open space they gave me. You're basically taking what the defense give you. In other words, you're doing more with less. That's what I always try to do. I try to optimize with little, little opportunities and make the best of it. So here we go, racking up the scoreboard. As you can see, nice user. Well, that wasn't a user, but I was in position. I called the play. Nice pick. All right, here we go again. Same formation. We're luring them in. That's the trap. Got to make them respect the run game. Even if you got 40 yards on 10 carries. 10 carries, 40 yards, that's still averaging 4 yards a carry, That's going to be enough to keep him disciplined. Beautiful. He passed committing and doing cover 4. And look at that. See, this ain't all about passing the ball deep. This is also about running the ball and getting behind, making it a numbers game, especially like a hat count at the line of scrimmage. I always try to make sure we have run plays because my goal in every formation is to have an outside run, inside run, high pass, and low pass. 4 ways to attack the defense, just like that. And that means you're basically ready for whatever. Here we go. Just waiting on space. There we go. He got the free rusher coming in. Free runner. I threw the ball too early. Got hesitant. So next time I know to block my running back and make sure I'm ready for that free rusher. All right, y'all. This is Coach KK. I hope you have a good one. I will be working on part 3. I'll see you in the next one.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day.